Hey, one person in here. How you doing? Let me bring this up on my computer so I can see who that one person is. Give me a minute here. There we go. We got a couple people jumping in now. Be with you all in just a second. Guns and Diesel, how you doing? Mojo Meeker, hello. Paul, how you doing in Australia? Angels win. That's a good one. Paul McCartney at Dodger Stadium. I've never seen Paul McCartney. Always wanted to see him. Yeah, I would love to see him. Hopefully, I will get the chance to see him. I don't know. He's getting up there. He might stop touring soon. What was your first concert? Jeff Steiner, hello. Hello in Santa Monica. Mr. Cool. Probably, it probably is you. Travis Tritt and George Strait. Judas Priest in Phoenix, Arizona. Sometime in the 80s. That's a good one. Don, hello. Nick Cage, Metallica and Guns N' Roses at the Rose Bowl. I remember that. That was a really big deal. '80s Kid, what's up? '80s Kid says, hey, Kurt, figure I would say hello, my dear friend. My girlfriend wants to know if you're going to do a Golden Child video. I got to do a Golden Child video. It's not something that's coming in the very near future, but it's got to happen. CJ, I'm doing okay. How are you? First concert, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, 1983. To this date, it was the best. That's awesome that your first concert was also the best concert you've seen. I like that. Douglas, hello in Texas. Midnight Oil in Melbourne, 1984. That's awesome. That's another group I have never seen. Wolfman, how you doing? Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy the videos. Hey, Kurt, shout out from Studio City. One name I never expected to hear was Joe Harder. My band from the Bay used to stay with him back in the day when we'd play down here. That's funny. Yeah, me and Joe are old friends. We were before Joe moved up to Oakland. We were best buds. We were together every day. I was always at his house or he was at my house. And then he kind of moved away, and you know how that happens. You kind of drift apart a little bit, but we are still friends, and always will be. Good guy. Depeche Mode, 1987, music for the masses. Now you guys got to tell me, everyone, you're all saying concerts, but were these your? It was supposed to be two questions. What was your first show, and what was the best show you've ever seen? So let me know what the ones that you're saying. Was that your first or the best or both? They all followed me in now, but they need to turn on the notifications. Hit that bell, everyone. That's right. Thank you, Mr. Cool. Thanks for reminding everybody. First concert, Def Leppard, 87. Pizza Rat says everyone should like and thumbs up this live stream. Thank you very much, Pizza Rat. George Benson, that's a good one. Memo, hey, how's it going? I was always embarrassed to say this. Always embarrassed to say that Lilith Fair was 1998 was my first concert. That's not me saying that. Want to make sure everyone knows that. Just kidding. Just kidding, Melinda. Hey, you know, you like what you like. There's plenty of concerts that I've been to that I'm sure I would be a little embarrassed to say. Hey, look, I'll make you feel better. Goes right up there with Lilith Fair. When I was a teenager, my girlfriend dragged me along to see Tori Amos. So I did not enjoy myself. Rush and UFO, 1976. Kiss in Seattle, 1979. Vandals at the Ice House in Fullerton, 93. Best was Rancid at Chapman College. Subhumans are playing punk rock bowling in Vegas this year. Yeah, that bums me out because I've never been to punk rock bowling, and I would kind of like to keep it that way. Originally, I just never went to punk rock bowling because, I don't know, for one reason or another, it was too expensive or I didn't like the lineup, but now it's kind of become a thing to where it's like I've gone this long without going, and I just, just don't want to go. But it is expensive. It's hot. It's too crowded. I'm old and I don't like crowds now. But a lot of times when these bands come out, they'll do shows other places. So Simon and Garfunkel opening act for the Doors. Wow. Imagine that. First was Kiss, best was AC/DC. All 6 times. Hey, Mr. Thrasher, what's up? What up from Lawndale? First concert was Ice Cube, and I kid you not, one of the best was when I took my mom to the... Oh, sorry, it just moved the chat. One of the best was when I took my mom to the Hollywood Bowl to see Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. I am jealous. I would love... I've seen Ice Cube a bunch of times. I would love to see Gloria Estefan. Absolutely love her. That would be awesome. So yeah, I'm not surprised at all that was one of the best shows you've been to. I'm sure she put on a hell of a show. 80s Kid, thank you so much for the super chat. It's so nice of you. You're always supporting me. 80s Kid says, Kurt, just wanted to let you know you're near the finish line for 100,000 subs. Fingers crossed. I've picked 200,000 gift ideas, 3 Chips badges, and Monopoly Christmas Vacation. How's that sound? Oh man, you don't need to get me. You don't need to get me any gifts for hitting 100,000. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much. Circle Jerks and 7 Seconds, Indianapolis, late 80s. Strangely, the last show I went to was Circle Jerks and TSL a few months ago. And funny enough, I think Circle Jerks and 7 Seconds played in LA not too long ago, like within the last couple of years. And I wanted to go and something happened. I didn't go, but I love both those bands. First was Megadeth, Bon Jovi, Cinderella 87. Hey, Korean Cardboard. Korean Cardboard says, hey, my first concert was Peter Gabriel. That's a good one. Best concert, maybe REM or Duncan Sheik. Peter Gabriel, well, I've never seen any of all three of those. Would really like to see Peter Gabriel. I was going to go see him when he was out here in LA recently, and I was looking around at tickets and then realized that I already had tickets for another concert that night. So don't remember what it was. Mojo Meeker, thank you so much for the super chat. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you. You're all so kind. First concert, Descendants in 89. Saw Descendants a lot in the 90s. Always a good show. First concert, Kenny Rogers. Born in the 80s. How you doing? First concert was In Sync. Best concert was Pink. Just saw TSOL with 45 Grave. I played with both those bands and seen them multiple times. So, first concert I ever went to, and I think I've probably talked about this many times, but I want to do a video about it, but I guess there's no point because I've talked about it. But first concert I ever went to was Adamant, and it was at I was like 13 years old, maybe 14, and it was at a rehearsal studio. It was a private concert. He was getting ready to go on his wonderful tour, and he held this little private concert, and you had to be on a guest list, and I won 2 guest list spots from K-Rock, and that was awesome. Like, such an amazing first concert. And best concert I've ever been to, there's so many that come to mind. Like, I want to say Prince, but there's so many Prince concerts I've been to, I don't know which one. Phil Collins was amazing. Every time I've seen Cyndi Lauper, it's been amazing. So I asked a question that I may not be able to answer. Dude, don't be embarrassed. I want to see Corey Feldman. It'll happen for you one day. He's playing a lot. He's about to go on tour with Limp Bizkit. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Best concert ever, Tears for Fears and Spandau Ballet. That's a good lineup. Paul McCartney at the Forum on your 8th birthday. That's a good one. MK Solid 82 says, hey, Kurt, you really do live the 80s lifestyle. Love your content. Somewhat. Sometimes I don't realize how much I do live the 80s life without trying, like, meaning, like someone will ask what my favorite, movies are, and then it's all 80s movies. And I don't do it on purpose. I don't like, I don't like movies beyond the 80s, well, beyond the 90s for the most part. Favorite 80s band? Well, my favorite is Prince, hands down. And then, after Prince, Cyndi Lauper, the Go-Go's, New Order, Yaz, Pet Shop Boys, The Cure. Those are some of my favorites. Phil Collins. First concert was Gwar. Nice. I saw Gwar. Got covered in blood. Adam says, new sub here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you for subbing. Welcome. I appreciate it. I wish I went to see The Time. Never had the chance. Totally bummed. The Time, they still play all the time, except for, you never know what version of The Time you're going to get. If it's going to be, original members, if it's just going to be Morris Day with a bunch of other dudes. Sometimes it has Jerome, sometimes it doesn't. Van Halen in 86, that's awesome. Nice Strat, what year? This is a relic, like I want to say it's not super old, like 2010 or something. I can't remember, but yeah, not super old. Great guitar though, plays really well. I like it. Hey, 80s Life subbies, be sure to tell your friends about the awesome channel. Also, Kurt, I have work in the morning, so good night, my brother from another mother. All right, 80s kid, you're probably already gone. You're probably in bed by now, but thank you very much. Sleep well. Duran Duran and David Bowie. That's a good lineup. Never got to go to any shows at Madame Wong's. Will I ever do filming locations for No Retreat, No Surrender? Not on my list right now, but never say never. Like I said, at some point I'll probably do, most 80s, 90s movies. New York City Fresh Fest. Oh, at the Long Beach Arena. Awesome. LL Cool J, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Fat Boys, Timex Social Club. Man, that is a great show, Matt. I'm jealous of that one. I've seen LL Cool J, seen Run DMC, seen LL Cool J, seen the Beastie Boys, seen Timex Social Club. Never got to see Fat Boys or Run DMC though. Alice Cooper at the Forum, Bangles at the Canyon Club. Bangles are so great. Love them. Zen, no, I have not seen. I haven't seen the development. Where which Prince house was it? The one that had the purple gates with the heart on it. I'm assuming you're talking about in Minneapolis. Warp Tour '99. Wait, I like this one. First was Heart in Seattle, and Jerry Mathers, who played the Beaver, was there for some reason introducing Heart. I like that. Michael Jackson Victory Tour. Man, that's a good one. I did not get the Diamonds and Pearls Deluxe box set. I had to, at some point, put my foot down. Those box sets are so expensive. And so after doing the Sign of the Times and what were the other ones? 1999 and whatever. After doing the other ones, it had to stop somewhere. And Diamonds and Pearls, great album. Not one of my favorites. If they would have done a box set for Parade or Dirty Mind, might have been a different story. Martin Taylor, hello. Martin Taylor says first concert was 1982 Day on the Green lineup. Iron Maiden, Scorpions, Loverboy, and Foreigner. I was 11. Went with my dad. What an awesome experience. That's a great memory. Am I going to the Hollywood show? I don't know. I haven't been to the Hollywood show in a really long time. Used to go a lot. Haven't even seen what the next lineup is. Got to see the Oak Ridge Boys at Knott's Berry Farm. My parents thought pop music was evil. Oh, Ronald, I'm sorry. Unless you enjoyed seeing the Oak Ridge Boys at Knott's Berry Farm. That's awesome. Was it in the little theater where they do Snoopy on Ice? Did they do Elvira? They had to have done Elvira. Which is funny because that's the theater where Elvira did her Halloween show. So, little coincidence there. Austin Powers just became a member. Awesome. Thank you for becoming a member. First concert was me in the Lost Boys movie. Tim, the oiled sax man Capello. I want this to be the real Tim Capello. It's probably not. I'm not that lucky, but that would be amazing. I did see the 5, 6, 7, 8s. Are you? Did I talk about that or I don't? Were you there? I probably talked about it. Yeah, saw the 5, 6, 7, 8s. So good. Hold on, the chat's going all crazy over here. It like keeps shooting back up to the top. Ah, before Elvira. Oh man. What a bummer. Who's that girl filming locations? All right. Got you on that one. Okay, I'm gonna look into the I'm gonna look into the new development that they're building over there. Austin Powers, new member, says, "Love the content, Kurt. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Wanted to show you some support on your journey to grow the channel." I really appreciate that, Austin. Thank you. Seriously, your support is so appreciated. MK says, "Too bad about Madonna. She's really too old." I mean, I wouldn't say that. There's lots of people out there that are older than Madonna that are going out there and still rocking it. But you know, she should maybe, just my opinion, maybe she should just kick back on some of the stuff she's doing. Just go out there and sing the songs. But hey, that's just my opinion. Do what she can do what makes her happy. I'm going to the concert. I'm hopeful that it'll be a good time. I'm a really big Madonna fan. She's got so many great songs from the 80s. So this was like going to be one of my only chances to see her playing a lot of her big hits because she's one of those people that usually when she plays, she'll only throw in a couple of the big songs. So that's why I really wanted to go to this show. We'll see how it turns out. I got asked to a Michael Jackson concert when I was in 11th grade, but wasn't allowed to go. Oh man, that is a tough one. I've told my story before that I got backstage passes for Nirvana and wasn't allowed to go because of where it was. And then my dad promised me I could go to the next one. and then Kurt Cobain died. Prince at the Forum, Purple Rain Tour. Amazing. The Cure, Kiss Me Tour. It's another great one. Vinny, yeah, I'm glad I got to go to NAMM. That was a fun experience. I was wondering when I was there, I thought about you and I was like, I wonder if you'll be here for this, because I thought it would be something that would be right up your alley. Tupac and Ghetto Boys. Wow. Deep Cut, have you ever seen Light of Day? I have. Great movie. Michael J. Fox, Joan Jett. Hold on, sorry, this is still acting up. Yeah, I have seen Light of Day. I haven't seen it in a long time, and it's actually one that I was trying to watch with my wife and son, like within the last year. But like you said, it's really hard to find. You know, they're not streaming it anywhere. Eventually, it'll pop up somewhere. Andreas, what's going on? Have you seen the movie Shoplifters of the World? The movie was filmed in 2021, but the movie was based in the 80s, I'm guessing. I have not seen that movie. I'll check it out. Blondie's still going strong. All right, I'm going to jump out of here in a couple of minutes, but I will be back next Wednesday for another live stream. Probably do an afternoon one next Wednesday. Steppenwolf around 85. Docking at Magic Mountain. That's good. Men at Work with In Excess. That's awesome. My first was DRI and Descendants. My favorite was Primus with Smashing Pumpkins. Wow, very 90s. My ex-girlfriend's home in Pasadena was the home of David Lee Roth, where Van Halen all started. Wow, that's awesome. I've thought about doing thrift store videos or like thrift store, flea market. Maybe. What is my favorite Garbage Pail Kid of all time? It is tough, but it's Kurt just because my name's Kurt and he's riding a skateboard. It kind of makes sense. Like it's me. But there's a lot from Series 3 that I really love, but Kurt's my favorite. Hey, little baby, long time no see. Your comment just disappeared though. Hold on. There you are. Hey, Kurt, it's been a minute. What do you think of the new Green Day record? I've only heard a couple of songs, and the ones I heard were actually pretty good. I have not been like I don't really keep up on Green Day, like their last few albums. I couldn't tell you, but they have been like really hyping up that new album. So I heard a couple of songs, and I thought it wasn't bad. NWA, that's a good one. Adamant opening for the Romantics in '84. Wow. The crowd threw toilet paper at Adamant. Wow. He walked off the stage. What a bummer. All right. With that, I am going to get out of here. Sorry, just kind of reading through your stuff. Hopefully you've all been keeping up on the new videos. Just did the moving filming location video. I did the NAM video. A lot of people missed missed that one. Moving, I was really happy to see. I thought that no one would care about that one. I kind of just did that one for myself. And I was happy to see how many people liked moving. So yeah, that makes me happy. Another new video on Friday and Monday, and then I'll be back here live on Wednesday. All right. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all soon. Thank you all for stopping in and chatting with me tonight. All right. Take care, everybody.